Hey guys, Tristan here again. So today I have 3 experiments to do, well, kind of activities to do, but they're all pretty simple. They all have scientific explanations though, and they're kind of superpowery, which is why I did them. 2 of them are kind of anti-gravity, and one of them is just like really cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and do them. For the first one, you need just a regular bottle. Glass works best, but it doesn't really matter. You can have just a normal water bottle too. And you need a ping pong ball. The bowl is optional, but if you do it indoors, I would recommend having a bowl or bucket. If you do it outdoors, you don't need it. So all you do for this one is you take your bottle and you put your ping pong ball on the top of it and you flip over. Pretty cool, right? The ping pong ball kind of like sticks on there. So why does this happen? Well, there's pressure pushing up on the ping pong ball, and there's pressure pushing down inside the water. The gravity is pulling the ping pong ball, but the atmospheric pressure pushing on the ping pong ball, since it has a pretty wide surface area, it's more powerful than the pressure pushing down on the ball. So the surface tension from the water is helping keep it up too. As soon as you create a little gap where water can come out, then it all starts flooding out. See? So yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's go to the next one. So for the next one, all you need is 2 things. You need a marble and a wine glass. So the reason you want a wine glass is because it's curved. Alright, so how you start this one if you're showing someone else. You give the glass to them and you say, try to pick up this marble. I'll be like, see, it's not really possible if you just try to pick it up with just the glass. You don't use your hand or anything. So, how do you do it? Centripetal force. So you move the wine glass in a constant circle, a constant speed like that. Alright, here you go. Ready? There you go. I almost cut it in there. But yeah. So that's how you pick it up. If you get really good at it, you can just put it straight into the wine glass. I may try it at the end of the video, put it at the end of the video if I can do it, but I've only done it once. So it's something that takes practice, but it's pretty cool if you can master it. So that's just centripetal force. The marble, it's basically, it feels like it's moving in a straight line, but it's going in a curve because of the curved cup. So yeah, basically just the constant motion is allowing the marble to just keep rolling into the cup, even though it's upside down. So it's basically like, you know, when motorcyclists, like stuntmen, are like riding and they can ride on the side of the wall, it's just because of the motion, it allows them to stay on the side of the wall. But if they stop moving, then it falls out. So for my last experiment, you need a bottle, a 2-liter bottle. I would recommend a soda bottle, but I don't really drink soda. So I have an apple cider bottle right here. So basically, you need a bottle and you need a balloon. And what you're going to want to do is put the balloon inside the bottle and wrap the end of the balloon over the bottle neck. So you wrap it over like that. Now it's in there. So now what you're going to want to do is blow. You can't. It doesn't let you blow the balloon up. So why is that? Well, it's because there's nowhere for the air to escape. So it's bouncing off of each other, the air molecules are bouncing off of each other in the bottle. But there's also pressure being pushed from the balloon, from your mouth into the balloon. And so it's kind of canceling each other out. Well, then how do we blow up the balloon? Well, you put a hole in the bottom of the balloon. So I already, this is not my first take, so I already have a hole in there. So basically you just take a nail or something and you put a hole in the bottom of your bottle. And now you can blow up your balloon. Alright, cool. So what good is that? Every time you blow it up, it just releases again. Well, that's because the air is being allowed to escape out of the hole. So how do you make it to where the balloon is able to stay inflated? You patch up the hole. And when you do that, no air is able to escape. So you blow into the balloon. Patch up the hole, it stays blown up. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, you could stop there, or you can go the extra mile and really do something cool. So take the water that you have left in your bottle from earlier and put it inside the balloon. I would recommend doing this over a bowl too. I'm just not very smart. So hopefully I don't spill any. Pour your water into your balloon. Ooh, spilled a little bit. Alright. Now, you're going to want to take the balloon off without dropping it on the inside. There we go. Alright, so take your balloon off. It'll do that if you're not careful. So then, you just tie the balloon right here. It's kind of hard because it's wet. Hopefully I can do it. So you tie your balloon, and then you let it go. And now you have a water balloon inside a bottle. That's pretty cool. I should have taken the label off, but I didn't think about it. But there you go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can show your little brothers or sisters and just teach them, and maybe they'll teach somebody else, and we can just pass it on. It's also just pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Ooh, got it. Let's go. Oh, that was like the 30th time.